and welcome to our next exciting episode of Pat's TV Extra.
Pat's TV Extra goes beyond the news. These are videos about anything and everything. The only limit is imagination.
All these videos are produced by Hillcrest students.
Today on Pat's TV Extra, we have an up-close and personal look at some of the people who walk the halls of Hillcrest High School and our community.
Cameron Lewis shares with us her sister and her exciting achievements at such a young age.
Cameron Johnson tells us about Coach Sullivan and his experiences with coaching football and teaching at Hillcrest.
Caitlin talks to Elijah about her favorite high school experiences.
Tashara introduces us to Cheyenne and tells us about her future goals.
And finally, Elijah finds out about Caitlin and her experiences with AOK.
I'm Cameron Lewis.
I'm Caitlin Kinsey.
And this is your
Pat's TV Extra.
Hey Pat, so today I'm going to be doing this feature package on my sister. She is the creator and owner of the storytelling platform Tombout, and also she has made many achievements over the course of this year. So let's go! So how about you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I always like to introduce myself as someone who's a multi-intentional artist, scholar, and vanguard of social change, because I feel like not only are those the three core pillars of my mission, but they're also the things that I'm most passionate about and what I feel like are my purpose. I am the founder and chief community vanguard of Tombout, and Tombout is a storytelling movement / community oasis, as I like to call it, for underrepresented communities, specifically thinking about Black and Indigenous and people of color, people with differing / disabilities, people who are LGBTQIA+, and people who just normally don't have access to be able to tell their stories in the way that they deserve, and to learn in a different manner that is through storytelling.
So I know that you recently have graduated from college. So how about you tell me what type of degrees you earned?
Yeah, well, I just earned one. I just earned my bachelor's degree, and it is in social equity and culture. I did the New College program at the University of Alabama, which is their interdisciplinary studies program.
I heard that you were granted the opportunity to attend the Futures Ball. I know that you were that you had to get voted to be able to go as well. Mm-hmm. How did you feel when you got the email or whatever confirmation that you were able to attend?
Yeah, well, thank you for that question. I was in shock. It felt very surreal. When I got the email, I was literally brushing my teeth, about to head out the house for class, which was in 45 minutes, but I get there early because I gotta walk and find a park. But I was brushing my teeth, getting ready to leave, and then I got my phone buzz, and I checked it, and then I saw congratulations, you are a Generation Future winner. And I went, what? And then I texted all of y'all a screenshot of it, and I was just, it really felt like a full circle moment, because I've been always, ever since I was little, I said, even though I didn't know how I want to do it, that I wanted to change the world and build a better world. To be honored with an award that recognizes me as a youth activist and somebody who's building a movement in social justice it's in a way indescribable. It felt, like I said, really surreal. And I feel so grateful and honored and blessed to have had so many people resonate with my vision and vote for me, and also to have such a phenomenal community of people, of family members, of my little sister Cameron, my parents, of friends, loved ones, I don't know if I said educators, but of my educators, who really rallied behind me and shared it.
Well, speaking back to that, I heard that you were able to walk the red carpet there.
Yeah, girl!
How did that feel?
Walking the red carpet felt really oh, they mean business. It felt very official, because I knew there was going to be a red carpet, but going in, I didn't know, of course, how it was going to look. They did a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful job organizing the room with the decor, the music, the ambiance. Everything was just super beautiful.
Other than the Futures Ball in general, How was it for your first experience in New York City?
It was nice. It was very, very, very different from Alabama. I wouldn't say I had a culture shock, but it felt like, wow, I'm really here in New York. This is different.
Okay, well, I heard you went to the Calling of Conjurers in Canada. Now, I know that was your first time flying out of the United States of America.
Yeah.
Were you scared?
Yeah, I was a little nervous. I mean, I've just flew for the first time when I went to New York for the Futures Ball, and that was like November 2023, so late last year. And it was just like a few months later, I was at the Canada, and it was like exciting, super exciting, and I was very grateful to have another opportunity to travel.
Thank you for doing this interview with me.
Oh yeah, of course, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to let y'all know this is my sister.
Hey, how you
Is there
doing?
anything you want to shout out?
Yeah. Shout out a little self-plug. Shout out Tom Bap. We're also actually actively trying to do some work to make programs for students your age. So hopefully that'll come into fruition sometime soon in the next year or so. But yeah, shout out Tom Bap. Shout out Cameron Lewis for doing an amazing interview. Very grateful and honored to be interviewed by you. And yeah, shout out Alabama and all the black country girls, all the black girls from the South.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
What a great interview. This has been Cameron Lewis with your Pats TV Extra.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. What's your name?
Coach Sullivan. I started here in 2020, so yeah. One of the biggest challenges is trying to relate to young people and show them the importance of certain things that that they or y'all might not think, or trying to show the importance of doing things or doing what you're being told to do. Losing is the most difficult thing. Both football and baseball have their difficulties. I think they're obviously two very different sports, but there's good and bad with both. Like football, when you lose, it feels like, kind of the world's coming to an end because you only are guaranteed 10 games. So that's kind of a difficult thing about that, especially, we haven't experienced losing a whole lot since I've been here, and we've had to deal with that this year some. And then kind of the opposite in baseball, you play a ton of games. So when you lose, and as a coach, you still have to kind of make it a big deal, and it is a big deal. But when you lose in baseball, of making sure the players know that that's not a thing that we're just going to do. Yeah, I think by just kind of being myself, being a good example, trying to model what I want to see from young people in my actions, and I think that goes a long way of just by being yourself and trying to set a good example for young adults like yourself. This is my first year doing that. In the past, I've taught world history, U.S. history, economics, and then this year my schedule kind of changed a little bit where I'm down here at football first and second block. And for me to be able to do that, I had to make some moves. And
So do you like teaching it?
yeah, it's different. It's not, obviously it's a lot of stuff that's been, when y'all have had career prep, it's a lot of stuff you're doing on computer, so I'm not interacting with the students as much as I have in the past, which has been an adjustment. Building relationships with young people like y'all, especially the people I teach as freshmen, kind of seeing them grow throughout their journey through high school. Thank you.
What's your name?
Bray Sullivan, Coach Sullivan.
Can you spell it?
IT. Oh.
Hi, welcome to Pets TV. My name is Ashara Fice, and today I'll be interviewing Cheyenne Dixon.
I plan on going to a four-year college. The University of Alabama. I want to be a criminal justice major and then go to law school. I've always loved like law shows like Criminal Minds and Law and Order, so that's what kind of started it. Hopefully a lawyer. Don't trust everybody. Not everybody really looking out for you. Probably that it's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to be rocking alone.
Interviewing today?
Cheyenne Dixon.
Okay, hi Cheyenne. What do you plan on doing after you graduate high school? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Hopefully in my career,
So today we have Alasia Reedy, and we're going to be asking her questions about her high school experience so far. So Alasia, what has been your favorite part of high school so far, and why is that your favorite part?
My favorite part of high school so far has probably been Friday Night Lights or the Patriot games during homecoming because it's so competitive against the classes.
Oh, okay. Can you describe a memorable moment or event during your high school years, and how did that experience impact you?
One of my most memorable experiences is probably a little controversial, but when we had our walkout, that was very it was different. Like, you don't see that happening much in high school.
Have you found high school to be challenging? What specific challenges have you faced?
I wouldn't say necessarily challenging. The most challenging thing probably is not being able to have the teacher you need, maybe because teachers teach different and you might not grasp how they teach.
Do you feel supported by your teachers? And can you give an example of a time a teacher helped you?
I do feel supported by my teachers. Me personally, throughout high school, I've always had good teachers. They always help me if I need extra credit or just help explaining things for me to understand personally. So I've had good teachers.
Okay, that's all.
Okay. Today we have Caitlin Keasy here, and we'll be asking her some questions about her youth organization. First off, Caitlin, what is the name of your youth organization?
The name of my youth organization is called Alpha Omicron Kappa, also known as AOK.
So what made you want to join AOK?
So around last year in November, I went to a community service with my mom. It was we were feeding the homeless, and I had seen AOK there, and at the moment I was just in a whole bunch of toxic friendships, and I felt the sisterhood from where I was standing. I promise you I couldn't keep my eyes off AOK. So I felt like that's what I needed at the moment.
What does it take to be a part of AOK?
A good GPA, great communication skills, and good leadership skills.
What are some things you do in AOK?
We do community service and sisterhood activities. For community service, we do canned food drives, breast cancer walks, we feed the homeless. And for sisterhood activities, we do movie nights, roller skating, other sisterhood activities.
If someone was interested in joining AOK, how would they need to go about that?
If you're interested in joining AOK, I recommend coming to our events to show interest. And sometime in the spring, we have an interest meeting. And after the interest meeting, you'll get an email about further membership.
My last question is, how was your probate?
So my probate was actually pretty fun. I feel like everyone enjoyed themselves. I was a little bit nervous because I'm not used to being around a crowd, but that feeling eventually went away.
Okay, Caitlin, thank you.